Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome. This past year, 2025, was wild. I'm in a new space. As you can see, I had to move kind of out of nowhere from my last space. And I have turned this room, or have begun turning it, into my yoga studio. I can fit around 8 or 9 mats in here comfortably. I'm gonna have some mirrors back here, which I'm super excited about. But we're in a new space. We're in a new year. We are in a new timeline. It's an interesting time for me. I'm not sure what everyone else is going through. When I kind of tune into the energies, it does feel a little bit cloudy. Like I feel a lot of uncertainty. I feel a lot of in between. I feel a lot of pause, you know? And there's something about the pause that I'm learning is really important to the process because it allows you to recalibrate, it allows you to slow down, it allows you to kind of make conscious choice because there's nothing happening fast, nothing's kind of here. And so it's giving you the time and the space to decide consciously. It's giving you the time and the space to see things clearly. It's almost like picture like things start to slow down so you can really assess, what is here. You can really decide what you want to keep. You can really see what still needs your attention, what needs healing. You can rest. You can come back to yourself. As I'm saying this, it's helping me to. I've done a lot of learning about this time period because it is something that feels like nothing's happening. Um, but at the same time, if it's sort of harnessed in the right way, then actually a lot is happening. So if you are in a time that feels like a pause, that feels like this like liminal space where it's like an in between, then know that it is an opportunity for you to slow down, for you to meditate, for you to surrender, for you to set your intentions, for you to see where you're in or out of alignment, for you to see what is important to you, for you to be present with what is in your life that you are really valuing at that time. And that is really what I have done this time, because it's all I have been able to do. So, as someone who really likes to have a vision and create it and have my hands on all the things in my life, in this moment in time, that has been not possible. Like I've done what I can do. I've controlled what I can control. And I've been shown that like things are still gonna have to go the way they're gonna go. And the best thing is to pray on it, stay in alignment, stay in integrity, continue to hold this space and the energy of your blessings, of your wishes, of your desires, and anything that's sort of in the way that you're sort of struggling through. It's just requiring your healing, your attention. And it's easier said than done for sure. And I am the least. I do not favor that saying at all because it's pretty redundant to me. Everything is easier said than done. But as I'm saying it, when you put it into practice, it is definitely difficult in practice at times because you are going to go through the mental thought process of doubt and worry and fear. And that's also part of it where I've been noticing too. I was noticing at one time my mind was so sort of consumed with like fearful thoughts and doubtful thoughts and worry thoughts. I kind of had a moment of like, whoa, like I haven't been in this state in a while. And I was like, hey, let me come back. Let me notice my thoughts and actively choose to come back to my heart. Let me notice my thoughts and actively choose to come back to my intention or my desire. Let me notice my thoughts and actually choose to say, no, I want this instead. No, I'm focusing on this instead. And that has really helped. So this is an interesting time. And I think we are going to get some clarity as we go through, but I do think collectively it's going to require all of us to have really strong minds, really strong focus, because like in our mental space, things try to influence us to get off track, but also in our world, things try to influence us to get off track and feel exasperated and feel like, nothing's working or bad things keep happening. And it's like, we really have to stay on track. Um, what we want. So I'm talking because I do have to get to my son's hockey game. So let's get into the flow here. We are going to do a flow on strength, based on like kind of what I'm saying. We're going to do a flow on strength. So we'll do about 15 minutes because I do have to jet to Oshawa, but let's get started. So we're actually just going to come right into our seated position here. And we're just going to have a deep breath in. Just taking a moment to come down into your body. I've been landing in my solar plexus. You can find space to land in your body, perhaps your heart, perhaps your sacral, your pelvis, perhaps your hips, perhaps the bottom, touching the mat. Take a deep breath here and just set your intention for the practice or for your day. My intention is to give it to God. Give it to God. And trust that we stay in alignment, your highest good, your highest intentions, your heart's desires. But the journey it takes you on is exactly the one that you want to be. Breathing in and exhale. We're going to start our practice with one Om, just bringing your hands together, following me. Inhale. Om. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, arms down. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, arms down. And we're just going to bring our left palm down and just reach our right arm over. You can even come down if you have long arms, like onto your side, and just look up. Feeling that stretch in your side body, really trying to bring your butt down to the mat as you stretch your arm over. Very good. And now switch to the next side. Again, trying to keep your butt down as you bring your arm over, feeling that stretch. Breathing into your side body for a deeper stretch. Coming back down, you're going to bring your right palm to your left knee and your hand around your left hand around your back, and inhale, sit straight up, and exhale, twist. Looking over your left shoulder. Every inhale, rise up. Every exhale, twist a little bit more. Very nice. Coming to the other side. Exhale, twist. I like to feel a little crack in my back here. Very good. And now we're just going to do some Kundalini circles. Just activate the core. So we're gonna, it's sort of like a seated cat-cow rotation. Inhale your chest out. Exhale, suck your stomach in, curve your spine. Now we can go the other way. We're just going to get our energy moving, moving our spine, our shoulders, our back, our hips. Very good. And then just coming back to center and just feeling the energy that you've just created in your body through that. We want our energy alive. We want our energy moving. We want our energy in motion. We want our emotions in motion, our energy in motion. Any movements that we're doing where we're creating motion with the energy in our breath and our body, opening to receive, opening to release. Very good. And now we're just going to come into our tabletop. Hands underneath your shoulders and feet hip width apart. And we're just going to do a little cat-cow here, just sinking down. Exhale, rounding the spine. We're going to speed it up a little bit. And just notice what's happening in your body and your mind. I'm hearing my thoughts right now telling me, doesn't matter what you do, Chanel, nothing works out. And I'm going to ignore that completely because there is so much proof in life, in my life, in all of our lives, that when we keep moving towards what we want, everything works out. Really good. Come down into a child's pose, bringing your toes to touch and just putting your hips back, sliding your arms forward. And again, just notice your thoughts. Bring them forward like I just did. Your thoughts are not something to be ashamed of, even to cause you concern of what's coming up. You want to be able to see, oh, wow, that's what my mind tells me. Like I had to do an actual audit of my mind and be like, wow, when I'm quiet and I'm not putting on positive or learning or anything like that, positive belief, I watch YouTube videos a lot, or if I'm not doing that and I'm just quiet, my mind talks a lot of shit. And I was able to notice it and be like, wow, no, I disagree. And now we're going to come up into our puppy pose, which is into our tabletop. And then we're just going to slide our arms forward, but we're keeping our hips high here. This is a pure melted heart onto the mat. Breathe into the heart here. Take your attention from your head to your heart. And just give 4 good breaths into the heart. Activating the heart, giving the heart permission to speak. My heart saying, this feels so good right now. You're doing the right thing. On the right path. Keep going. Going back up, and now we're going to start to get into our strength. We are going to do a few down dog, a few chaturangas, sun A's and sun B's to strengthen our shoulders, our legs. So here we are going to push up into our downward dog, our first downward dog, and you're just going to pedal out your legs. And in our down dog, we really want to try to push our hips back, plant all 4 corners of your hands, get all your fingers, and try to press your heels into your mat, getting a nice stretch in the back of your legs. And breathe. You can even bend your knees if that feels good for you. One more full breath in. And exhale out. Very good. And from here, you're going to lift your heels, bend your knees, come to the top of your mat. Halfway lift, flat back. Feel the stretch in the back of your legs here. Breathe in and fold. Rising all the way up. A little back bend and fold all the way back down. Halfway lift. And we're gonna go chaturanga into our high plank. Dropping down into our low plank. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Again, feeling the strength in your arms and in your legs, planting your hands, all 5 fingers. You can give yourself some movement or some stillness here. Notice if one side of the body is tighter than the other. I apparently have a shorter right leg than a left leg. Lift our heels, bend your knees, come to the top of your mat, halfway lift. Flat back, straight back, fold. Rise all the way up, back bend. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift, chaturanga. High plank, feel your strength. Low plank, feel your strength. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Very good. We're gonna do one more here. Lifting our heels, bending our knees, walk or hop. Halfway lift, flat back. Hold. Rise all the way up. Hold. Halfway lift, chaturanga. Upward high plank to low. Upward facing. Down. Very good. Pedal it out. Pedal it out. Lovely. Lift your heels, bend your knees, walk or hop. Halfway lift. Fold. And from here, you're going to sink low and go right into your chair. Stay for one breath. Sink a little bit deeper, feeling the strength in your leg. And fold. Halfway lift. Chaturanga. Very good. High plank to low, upward facing. Down. Beautiful. Lift your heels, bend your knees, walk or hop into our chair immediately. Fold. Halfway lift. Chaturanga. High plank to low, upward facing. Down. Very good. Here we're going to lift our right leg high, kick it through into warrior one, rising up, sinking low. Hips are in line, facing forward. Arms are raised, hands to mat. Chaturanga. High plank to low, upward facing. Down. Left leg comes up and through. Warrior one, rise up, sink low. Hands to mat. Chaturanga. Really good. Lift your heels, bend your knees, walk or hop. We're gonna swing into our chair pose here, and then we're gonna lower down into boat. Gotta lower down more gracefully than I just did, but. And then here we're gonna hold our boat, activating your core, arms straight. Breathe. In, out. In, out. In. Very good. Crossing your legs. Just a short practice today. We're going to do one more before we fall onto our backs. Come back into your boat. Lower down onto your back. And you can bring your hands behind your head if that feels good for you. And we're just going to do some bicycle kicks. I can hear the popping. Whew. 2, 1. Bringing your legs down. Really noticing for yourself what 15 minutes of practice can do for you. I find when we're making goals, resolutions, we try to make them big. We forget or we minimize how significant a small change, a small implementation, a small nod to ourselves will actually do. I told myself I was going to do a yoga video once a week. I was about to do this video and I just got the news that my son is playing, so I have to rush to Oshawa, but I still was like, nope, we're going to do a video, even if it's a short video. Taking a deep breath in. And then just rolling to one side, pushing up. I think it's so important to just take a minute to acknowledge how you feel right now. I know I'm going to go leave my house feeling so much better for showing up here, showing up for myself. We're going to breathe in and exhale. Bring your hands to your knees, and we're going to end with a I hope that you have a blessed, absolutely blessed New Year, absolutely blessed 2026, and I will see you soon.